Hi, this is Scott from the Hollinger Team, and welcome to our mid-year waterfront market report. We had kind of a slow start with a snowy, rainy spring, but things are starting to pick up now. So the numbers are going to shift here. Third quarter report will probably be substantially different. Right now, compared to last year, there's been 48 waterfront sales total, vacant land and residential on the lakes, compared with 51 last year, so down a tiny bit. 17 pending sales, so a good number that are out there waiting to close. Last year, at the end of last year, kind of the big story was the number of waterfront condominiums that had sold on Flathead Lake. That's down a little bit this year with 8 sales so far compared with 12 last year. There are 5 pending sales, so getting pretty close. And there's about 47 currently active for sale. So if we kind of add all that together, it'll end up being a pretty good slice of the properties that are for sale. On the individual lakes, starting with Flathead Lake, there are 21 sales this year compared to 27 last year. Down a little bit, but the mean price is at $628 compared with $560 last year. There are 2 that sold over $1 million so far this year compared with 3 last year. So both years started out a little bit slow in the price range over $1 million. There's 5 pending sales. Those are all right now at this point in time priced under $775,000. I mentioned a little bit about the $1 million transactions, and part of the reason is that if we look at the current inventory of 115 homes for sale on Flathead Lake, 58, or almost exactly half of them, are priced over $1 million, and we've only seen 2 transactions so far. So we're going to see some shifting going on in that market for sure for those people that are either in need or sincerely want to get their property sold this year. On the vacant land side, there's been 5 sales for last year, so up a tiny bit on the vacant land side. There are no pending sales right now on the vacant land, and there's 48 active. So that'll be kind of an interesting thing to watch as the season develops. On to Swan Lake, there have been 2 residential sales this year, 2 last year, so pretty steady. There's 1 pending sale and there's 13 currently on the market. Median price range on Swan Lake is $999,000, so right at the $1 million mark. On the vacant land side, no vacant land sales this year. Last year there were 2. No pending sales, and there's 11 currently on the market. Median price range on the vacant land on Swan Lake is $395,000. On Echo and Blaine Lakes both, there's been no vacant land or residential sales this year. Last year there were no vacant land sales in either residential or vacant land either in this first half of the year. There are 2 pending sales residential, 1 on Echo, 1 on Blaine. So there's a little bit of activity coming in the pipe there. 15 active homes on the market on those lakes and 11 vacant properties for sale. Mean price on residential on those lakes is $1 million. And then on the vacant land side, it's at $500,000 for a mean. And one other little note is there are a couple island properties, island cabins on Deer Island on Echo Lake for anybody out there that's desiring of a little bit of the island life thing. On the lakes west of Kalispell, Ashley, Bitterroot, and McGregor, there have been 7 sales so far this year. 2 on McGregor, 3 on Bitterroot, and 2 on Ashley. Last year there were 2 sales, so up quite a bit on those, from 2 sales last year to 7 this year. The 2 last year were Ashley and Bitterroot. There are 2 pending sales also this year on Ashley, 1 on Ashley and 1 on Bitterroot. 23 active homes in a median price range of $710,000 on those 3 lakes. On the vacant land side, there were 3 sales on Ashley Lake so far this year. Last year there were 2, 1 on Ashley, 1 on Bitterroot. There's 1 pending sale on Ashley Lake. 31 active vacant land properties with a median price range of $710,000. This was kind of quick, so if you would like, we'll have a posting of the statistics on our website also. If you have any questions about it, be happy to answer that and talk about some of the trending we're seeing going on. And always thank you for sending in some good questions about what you'd like to have a blog on, and happy to put those together for you and get the word out. We've got some other really good topics coming up. Appreciate you watching. Have a good rest of the summer, everyone.